Yeah, man. I think like one of my biggest inspirations right now, he's actually an art director. Um, old like and he used to do like crazy ads in the 60s and like 70s named George Lois,
Okay.
last name Lois. So he's responsible for like designing the Nickelodeon logo, like the original one.
Oh,
Jiffy Lube. He did like a crazy like when Tommy Hilfiger first came out, he did this ad where it was like a P underscore underscore L underscore and then an N and then like a C underscore 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 and then a K underscore 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 and then there was like a cut like I think it was like Lacoste or something like that. And then it had like Tommy Hilfiger at the bottom. And it was like, you know, the world's best menswear designers or something like crazy like that. And Tommy Hilfiger just came out. And so everybody, you could tell it was like Polo Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, another big brand, and Tommy Hilfiger was like on the list, and nobody knew what Tommy Hilfiger was. And after that, everybody knew what Tommy Hilfiger was.
yeah.
So like George Louse is like a huge inspiration to me, and just his approach. Locally, he doesn't have a lot of workout, but there's a designer actually in Phoenix named Joshua Alexander who's like super, 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 super dope. You know what I mean? That does like a lot of like really dope work.
Oh, nice. Okay.
As far as he's like a fashion designer, he does like a lot of like super cool, like futuristic, like crazy stuff, which is super dope. And then one person that's always like a creative that's always like inspired me and kind of acted like a mentor, you know, to me too. You know him, Josh Goode. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
so he's always been a big inspiration to me as a photographer and like the things, you know, the things that he does and like what he stands for and just like his approach and what he uses his creative tool for, has been like a huge inspiration for just how like the ethos of like my brand has come together. At least like this one, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. A lot of good conversations with him just about like, you know, just how to present something to the world, that's authentic and that's real, you know what I mean, and like adds value. And
Right.
of
Yeah, he
course,
had
you
a
know,
really big
rest.
show. I didn't mean
Oh
to cut
yeah,
you off. Yeah, but that show about Black fatherhood that he did out in Phoenix.
yeah. He actually inspired a filmmaker in Phoenix. Her name is Sam Bringus, and she's dope. She's like worked on some pretty cool stuff, and she is doing a documentary that was inspired by that show.
Oh, wow.
And she wanted to work with some local filmmakers in Phoenix and stuff, and like was talking to Josh about it, and then connected me to her. So I'm like helping her produce that documentary.
Ah, that's dope.
Um, and then we're working with like Black American Dad, Fathers Are Needed as well. Jeremy and those guys over there, super sick, doing like really really cool stuff. As far as like that goes, that's one thing that's like really near and dear to my heart. My brother's a Black father, my dad's a Black father. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
watching like my peers like be dads and like really like crush it. You know what I mean? It's like super cool to me. Um, and of course, Verge, man, rest in peace. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? Virgil Abloh, you know, just like, man, you know what I mean? Like, I think I first like started to learn about Virgil Abloh in like 2012 or something like that, you know, and um, yeah, you know, just I wish I could have met him, you know, um, and like just his approach and like his humility and how he like really pulled it off and like really did it, you know.
Yeah.
Just amazing. And then also like one of his homies is like him, Virgil, and Tremaine Emery, Denim Tears,
Mm.
big inspiration. Denim Tears and like Tremaine Emery is the founder of Denim Tears, and then like No Vacancy, and they do some like really really cool stuff. Tremaine Emery is like all of his work is like super black. It's all about blackness. You know what I mean in America.
Okay.
And it's like it's overt but also like very nuanced, you know what I mean, which is super cool. So if you haven't heard of him, check him out, check his work out. Super cool. So
We'll
those
do.
are some
Yeah,
of my
check him out.
inspirations right now, man.
Okay.